I'm going to steal their Christmas.
The new animated version of The Grinch is now finished and will hit cinemas throughout the holiday season. And by the sounds of it, leading man Benedict Cumberbatch was the perfect man to cast to voice the grumpy green Grinch.
I used to be the class show-off at school and try and make people laugh at end-of-term skits by doing impressions and silly voices, so all of that comes into good use when you're playing the Grinch.
Despite his lifetime of training though, lending his voice to this character was far from a natural experience.
You can't prepare yourself. You do a bit of a vocal warm-up, a bit of a dialect warm-up, you have your green juice and then a coffee or two if you're feeling tired, and then just let rip on the microphone. I'd be on my own, I didn't act with any of the other actors. I mean, to be frank, the Grinch, as is not always the case, is quite an isolated character, so there's a lot of times when he's only with Max, and even then, you are reacting to something that's not there, and that's Scott. I mean, he wasn't the dog, he didn't get down on the floor and sort of go, puppy dog eyes, but you know, he taught me through what the animators were planning if there wasn't anything for me to see, and he'd give me the imaginary landscape to begin with, and then I'd sort of stumble around in it going, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Part of not really knowing what he was doing could be down to the fact Benedict was doing so much while making this film. In fact, it took almost 2 years for him to finish his performance.
You kind of rock up after a 2-month hiatus, and this is over like one and a bit years, nearly 2 years worth of work. And you just have to reacclimatise yourself because everything else going on in your life, I mean, I fitted in loads of other projects. I was constantly coming in and going, right, okay, Patrick Melrose is there, or you know, Doctor Strange is there, or Dominic Cummings is there, all these other characters that I was filming or doing at the time. And you know, oftentimes because of scheduling, it would be at a very inconvenient moment where I go, oh my God, I just have one moment in this week that's my own, and the Grinch has called and they want me to do a session. So I could get quite Grinchy about that. But then the minute I walked through the recording studio doors and saw the face that would always greet me in Golden Square, the guys behind the reception desk, and from then on in, it was always good fun.
And that fun certainly comes across on screen, so check out the brand new animated The Grinch as soon as you can.